Okay, so for this deep dive, we're going to unpack a really crucial moment. It's in Joshua 22, verses 1 through 9. We're looking at the dismissal of the eastern tribes. That's Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh.
Right.
And the mission here is to figure out what Joshua really prioritized. Was it the huge praise they received, or the very strict obedience he demanded right after?
And, the context here is just fascinating. These 3 tribes, they already had their land.
Yeah, east of the Jordan, Gilead.
Exactly. Moses gave it to them, but there was a condition, a really heavy one.
Okay.
They had to cross the Jordan with everyone else and fight on the front lines until the other 9.5 tribes were totally settled and the land was secure.
And they stuck with it for years. So Joshua's commendation here in verses 2 and 3, it's huge.
Oh, it's massive. He praises them for not forsaking their brothers these many days. This wasn't a short-term gig.
Right. They kept a multi-year military promise, which honestly sounds like a recipe for a massive
ego boost. Right, exactly.
For sure. And they were rewarded for it.
Oh, yeah. The reward wasn't just a pat on the back. Joshua sends them home with, a literal pirate's haul.
A pirate's haul. I like that.
It's wealth, livestock, silver, gold, bronze, iron, clothing, all of it to be divided with their families back home. They left Shiloh very rich.
So on the surface, this looks like a clear-cut case of, praise and reward.
It fits right into our modern mindset, that whole corporate idea that recognition is the primary fuel for success.
Yeah, that praise is what motivates every action, but the source material, it seems to present an immediate tension with that.
It absolutely does. Joshua gives the praise, he gives the reward, but he doesn't let them enjoy it for long. Right after this enormous blessing, he pivots.
And that's the core of it. Why undercut that incredible high moment with an immediate, very specific spiritual command?
It feels like he's clarifying what the true prerequisite for sustained blessing is. The gold and the praise came because they obeyed a temporary command. But the real lesson is that the obedience can't stop just because the external reward has been handed over. And that's why he hits them with the mandate in verse 5.
And that verse is so crucial. It's so specific. It's not just a general, be good.
Exactly. He says, only be very careful to observe the commandment and the law. And then he lists them out.
The checklist.
The checklist for covenant life. Love the Lord, walk in his ways, keep his commandments, cling to him, and serve him with all your heart and all your soul. That's the real measure.
So the temporary job was the military charge. The permanent foundational job was that wholehearted devotion.
That's it. So the narrative shows that while recognition is welcome, and these guys certainly earned it, the key to lasting blessing is a commitment to obedience that is internally driven, not externally.
So the praise was just recognizing the obedience that had already happened.
Right. The main takeaway is that God blesses those whose motivation comes from faith and command, not from seeking applause.
So what does this all mean for you listening? If these tribes got a physical inheritance for a temporary physical task, what does it mean to apply that bigger principle? That serving with all your heart and soul part, especially in areas of your life where there is no human praise, no immediate recognition in sight?
Yeah.
What choices are you making today that are motivated solely by the command rather than the hope of applause? That's your deep dive homework.